Just settling into this comfortable nest that you've created. Making yourself as cozy as you can. As we come to this practice of Yoga Nidra, as we set this intention for this practice to facilitate deeper sleep, intention of accessing those deeper brain waves, this yogic sleep, allowing our body to find those pathways and accessing the deeper brain waves for deeper sleep. And here, take a few breaths and let your body settle into its posture, its position it's found itself in. And sense the support beneath you, the floor, the yoga mat, the blanket, the bolsters, the cushions. And sensing the imprint the body makes. Parts of the body that aren't part of the imprint. And then sense the earth beneath you, this sacred land here on the sacred land of the Mary Mary clan, of the Wurundjeri Willen people of the Kulin Nation. Acknowledging country, the sacred land, the ancestry beneath you as you begin this practice of Yoga Nidra. Always was, always is, always will be. And here, feel that sense of support beneath you and the sense of all those that have practiced these ancient lineages before you. All of those also came with the similar intentions and pathways that have already been laid before us. Feeling the earth beneath you, the sacred land, support surrounding you. Allow your senses to open. Note the taste, the textures of the mouth, the scent of the air, the flow of the breath at the nostrils, the colours and shapes, the forms behind your closed eyes, or perhaps just a downward gaze, finding a harmonious position for the eyes to rest. Become aware of all the sounds that are around you, near and far. Feeling the sense of being a big part of a broader collective, a unique thread. Take a moment to now call in a sense of safety, of well-being within. Or call in something that creates a feeling of well-being. You might call in a memory, feeling, beloved, favorite pet, your favorite place in nature. And let it begin to feel as a comfort as we allow this to become alive in this moment. Feeling of well-being. Breathing that in, receiving. Nothing to produce, nothing to protect. Completely be at ease. With this inner resource solidified, Let your attention be at the toes. Might even wiggle the toes and sense the size, the shape of the toes. Notice the shape and size of the larger big toes, second toes, middle toes, and the smaller fourth toes, and finally the little toes, and all the toes together. And sensing that kidney 1 point at the sole of your feet, the bubbling spring, the source of our yin energy, the water element. And feel the arch of the feet, heels, the whole soles of your feet. And feel the imprint of the heels against a surface, or perhaps the heels floating in the air. Sense the heels and that back line that runs from the calf muscles to the back of the knees. From the back of the knees through the back of your thighs, the hamstrings and buttocks. Sensing the weight of your pelvis, this heavy bone structure, and this home to the water element, the sense of heavy bone structure and the fluidity within. Feel the base of your spine and begin to follow up that pathway along the spine through the sacrum, triangle bone there at the base of the spine, through the pelvis, to the lower back. Feel the curve the spine makes through the lower back, up through the middle back, beginning to sense the ribs, the upper back, and the rib cage, through the back of your neck, back of the skull, curve the back of the neck to the skull, and the whole weight, the imprint of the back of the head, the crown of your head, down through the whole left side of your head, the whole right side of your head, the left ear, the right ear, both ears together. Feel the whole scalp, where the scalp meets the forehead, sensing the forehead, the warmth of coolness. The forehead and temples, the brow, eyes, eyelids resting on the eyes, eyelashes meet. The touch of the breath at the nostrils, the touch of the breath at the space between the nostrils and your top lip. top lip, bottom lip, chin, the jaw, the hinge of the jaw, the gums, teeth, upper palate, lower palate, tongue, the throat, through the throat, to the lungs, top, front of the chest, collarbones, the armpits, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, the wrists, palm of the hands, back of the hand, fingers, fingertips, all the fingers together, both hands together, both arms together. The left side of the rib cage, the right side of the rib cage, heart center, the center of the rib cage, stomach and spleen, the left side of the rib cage, liver and gallbladder, the right side of the rib cage, kidneys, the lower back of the rib cage, abdomen, large intestine, small intestine, belly, belly, belly. Breath, breathing the body, whole body, whole body. Hips, upper legs, knees, lower leg, feet, top of the feet, toes, tips of the toes, whole body, whole body. My right arm is heavy. My right arm is heavy. My left arm is heavy. My left arm is heavy. Both of my arms are heavy. My right leg is heavy. My right leg is heavy. My left leg is heavy. My left leg is heavy. Both of my legs are heavy. My right arm is warm. My right arm is warm. My left arm is warm. My left arm is warm. Both of my arms are warm. Both of my arms are warm. Both of my arms are heavy and warm. Both of my arms are heavy and warm. My right leg is warm. My right leg is warm. My left leg is warm. My left leg is warm. Both of my legs are warm. Both of my legs are warm. Both of my legs are heavy and warm. Both of my legs are heavy and warm. Both my arms and legs are heavy and warm. Both my arms and legs are heavy and warm. My heartbeat is calm and regular. My heartbeat is calm and regular. breath, breathing the body. Breath, breathing the body. Ever so gently now, letting go of practice. You might choose to drift here into deep restorative sleep. Namaste.